So one thing that's greatly misunderstood as well related to life is some people argue and say, okay, well, that baby in a mommy's tummy is not a baby. It's just a little piece of flesh, and it doesn't deserve to live if we choose not to have it live. And we're woefully inconsistent about that as a society. Right now, there's some uproar about, I think it's in Texas, if I'm hearing correctly, about people wanting to abort puppies that are in a mommy dog's tummy. And so there's an uproar about that. But of course, we're not consistent. We're going to be upset about abortion for a puppy, but not be upset about abortion for a human being. Here's how it works when you think it through philosophically, using the scriptures consistently. In terms of that baby is called a substance. So if you think about like a coffee table is not a substance, it's made up of parts. But a baby is made up of a single complete substance. Now, one thing that we understand philosophically about a substance, and that is it has greater or lesser capacity, but that doesn't stop it from being human or being life. So just because something has lesser capacity doesn't mean that you kill it or harm it. In fact, it means you nurture it, you watch it grow, because it will grow quickly and become a strong, independent substance. And later on in life, this is towards old people when they're winding down, just because they have lesser capacity doesn't mean that we take their lives randomly either. In fact, life is precious to God. And the history of Christian people has been to understand this aggressively and to do many wonderful acts of service so that society would know that life is precious because it's given from God. And so just because a baby is smaller in mommy's tummy and will grow to full term and then be a baby outside of mommy's tummy doesn't mean it's not a person. A person is a person, even if they're a little small.